for your learner to gain, having
I think
invested
that's
that
very important, isn't it?
time.
Because apprenticeships gives you the opportunity to have that experience rather than just the academic qualification. I had in fact, my first program, I had a chap from who runs an apprenticeship organisation, and we spoke in great detail about this. How important do you feel apprenticeships are, particularly now after COVID? Qualifications, we all know, are very important, and again, speaking from an Asian perspective, we are conditioned to go to university, get a degree, get a master's, get a PhD, get all the qualifications and all the letters next to our name, all the abbreviations. But sometimes we don't have the experience, and I know a lot of people who are very highly qualified but can't hold a job down because they haven't got that actual office experience or the workplace experience. So how important would you say apprenticeships are, and then particularly now coming out of COVID, how important will they be?
I think they are vitally important. Apprenticeships are very much a new way of learning to a lot of people. Like you say, people see learning in the traditional style, going through those academic establishments. An apprenticeship is an opportunity for you to learn those skills, those qualifications, while at the same time putting it into practice. We talked about that earlier, about that learning straight away, putting it into practice, doing that job straight away. So apprenticeships are vital. They're about what the employer needs in those skills, as well as the academic, being brought together in the workplace. So you're working day to day. More importantly, you're able to earn as you learn. Yeah. So it's very much about you being able to earn a salary, developing the workforce, but also know that you've actually got that job. So you're developing, you're growing across that qualification, which often can take between 12 months to 18 months to 2 years. So that's an employer investing in you, developing you. They're working with you, as well as the training providers working with you. So you're working almost in this three-way partnership. Yeah. The employers investing that time, the training providers coming in and developing those skills. The employee is working and learning those skills, but they're skills that they're learning day to day, drawing from what they're learning with their peers and their mentors in the workplace, so that they're very much driving into a direction that the employer needs that. And that's the reason that they've got that apprenticeship, because there's a route way for them. This is what the end goal looks like, and this apprenticeship will draw in those skills. So at the end of that, yes, you're qualified, you've got this formal accredited qualification, but you've also got a strength and depth that employer then values to go on and lead and develop in their business.
And you're also learning people skills within the workplace.
Absolutely.
The other thing you also have to look at, like even what you mentioned earlier, coming out of university with a degree and somebody coming out of an apprenticeship with a degree and this experience is heaven and earth. Yes. When you're sitting in front of an employer, I've got this qualification but no experience, and then you come along, you've done an apprenticeship, you've got the qualification and the experience, the employers want to choose you.
Yes.
Because you're ready to go, you're ready to hit the ground. Plus also it
kind of increases your employability.
Absolutely, and the sustainability. Because I studied law, and I remember when I was at university, our lecturer once said, what you will learn through the textbooks and what you will do in practice is two different things. Yes. And it was, I did study law, I did practice law for a couple of years, I did legal cost negotiating, and it put me off completely, and I didn't pursue my career. And when in an apprenticeship, it's real life. You're not just pursuing your qualification, but you're understanding the
very
job.
Hands-on, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And I think you see that more and more. There's a lot more sectors where apprenticeships are being developed, you know. Look at sort of policing and nursing.
What about there is a notion that apprenticeships is cheap labour, or, you know, what about that notion, and how do you overcome that?
It depends how you want to look at it. I would never say it's cheap labour, because it's not labour, it's knowledge. You're being taught knowledge and you're being paid for it. Yes. You go to university, you come out with thousands of pounds of debt, no experience, and then you go into mundane jobs which you feel, you know, I've got a degree and I'm doing an admin job, or I'm doing a customer service job, but I've got a degree in law, or I've got a degree in IT. And it's a struggle, it's an uphill struggle, but then you go and do an apprenticeship, you're getting paid for it, you're getting the qualifications, you're getting the skills, you come out, like Hester said, you either grow with that employer or you move on because you've already got your skill set. You've already made your career.
Academics, and you've got the fantastic